is being filmed via my Ray-Ban Meta first generation. Now let's see how well Swiper does in returning to home and landing on the landing pad. And there's Swiper coming down to land. Welcome back to Swiper Adventures, where today we're going to be testing out the DJI Mini 4 Pro return to home function. The reason why this video has come about is because recently I did the Potentic Atom 2 return to home function with the new AR augmented reality function that was built in. So we tested that, we had 2 trials, it was 50-50, half on matte, half off, got very close. So today it's Swiper's turn. 2 weeks ago it was Dora's turn, my first drone, which is the budget version. Don't get me wrong, it's still a great drone and I was very happy with it. So today, Swiper's going to test out the DJI Mini 4 Pro return to home function. A big shout out to Andrew Brown, who left a couple of comments on that video, my Potentic Atom 2 review of the return to home augmented reality. So there'll be a link in the description and you can check out Andrew's comment on his experience of the return to home as well. Oh, and stick around, there's going to be another video to this where I'm going to test out the Facebook 360 view, where you upload from your DJI Mini 4 Pro, you set the settings for the sphere mode in the DJI Mini 4 Pro. I think you can probably do it on Potentic Atom 2, but you have to transfer it via the DJI Mini 4 Pro DJI app, Fly app, and then you upload it to your Google Photos. That's Google Photos, because it takes the metadata and then allows it to build the data required in Facebook, where you get the nice 360 view and you can turn it around and you'll see the full view. And that's the sphere mode. So, thanks as always, much appreciated, Lorenzo and Swiper. So it takes Swiper just along the coast, and then we're the return to home function. I'm going to initiate the return to home function on the RC2 of the DJI Mini 4 Pro. To initiate it, you just hold the pause button, the H button, there, like so. And AR's kicked in, augmented reality, and the graphic there's on the screen. Hopefully you can see that it is being filmed via my Ray-Ban Meta first generation. Now let's see how well Swiper does in returning to home and landing on the landing pad. There's the home pad, and there's the Swiper coming down to land. How close is Swiper going to get? That's a great job, isn't it? Similar to Dora, in fact, our Potentic Atom 2. Pretty much where Dora landed. So big thumbs up. They both land, you know, in the same place. You know, the Potentic Atom 2 has held its own. I haven't got the Potentic Atom 3 yet. Whether I get that or not, I don't know. I don't think so, but you never know. Potentic might reach out and say, have a little test and have a little play. We wouldn't say no, would we? So I'm going to do it again and have a round 2. We're going to take Swiper up again, and we're going to head south, and then we're going to bank over to the east here. So let's take Swiper up. Let's see how he does on his return. I'm going to initiate the return to home function on the RC2 of the DJI Mini 4 Pro. To initiate it, you just hold the pause button, the H button, there, like so. And AR's kicked in, augmented reality, and the graphic there's on the screen. Hopefully you can see that it is being filmed via my Ray-Ban Meta first generation. Now let's see how well Swiper does in returning to home and landing on the landing pad. Here's the landing pad. The drone camera is face down to kind of lock onto a target, so to speak, and it's bang on at the moment, isn't it? Look at the shadow, is right literally over the landing pad. How close is it going to get though? I'm speechless. That is 100%. All legs have landed. Eagle has landed, as they would say at NASA. Fantastic. The DJI Mini 4 Pro has managed to land fully on the landing pad. So, thanks as always, much appreciated, Lorenzo and Swiper.